Howdy. We are all stuck inside because it is the end of March 2020 and the coronavirus is kind of infiltrating the United States as it has with much of the world. But anyway, while I'm stuck inside, I did a thing. So what I did was I built a speaker cabinet for my Silver Jubilee mini head, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. So what happened was my son was at a what is it, like a Goodwill kind of a place called Savers, and he found a thing that he wanted and tried it out, thought it worked, brought it home, hooked it all up. It turns out it didn't work, and unfortunately at the place when he checked it out, I was with him, it totally seemed to work, then brought it home and actually hooked it up. There was no way to really test it at the place. So anyway, we went back, and like 20 minutes later we went back and said, hey, we brought this home, it doesn't work. There was no way to test it, and they were like, tough, you're out of luck. So finally they said, okay, we'll let you trade it in for something. So there was really nothing that we wanted. So I ended up grabbing a couple of, I'm going to tilt this so you can see it, a couple of old bookshelf type speakers. So can you see that on the bottom? It's as you can see, it's like everything's rotted out on it. It's just a mess. And I was like, are you kidding me? So I got the pair for like $18 or something. So less than 20 for the pair. So, let's call this $10. I then took the speakers out. I cut out most of the front wood panel on the speaker, where the speakers were mounted. Left the sides, left the back. Took a piece of 3/8 inch plywood. Nice. I bought it at a like specialty wood shop store kind of thing. So it's nice, void-free, Baltic birch, all that jazz. And I was going to cut a circular hole for the speaker. And then I was like, it might be interesting to do something a little different. So, as you can see, I just cut a pattern of 7/8 inch holes because that's the spade drill bit that I had. So I did that. It would have been nice to do inch because, obsessive compulsive kind of thing. It's like an inch is like a nice good round number. But 7/8 is what I had, so oh well. So the speaker is mounted to this board, and then this board is mounted to the speaker cabinet of the bookshelf speaker. So it's one 10-inch speaker, 8 ohms, and on the bottom one I'm going to do another. I have two 4-ohm 8-inch speakers. So the bottom one is going to be two 8-inch speakers. Again, 8 ohms. So 8 ohms for the top, 8 ohms when I'm done for the bottom, and it's going to have a front like this, and it's going to have two cutouts similar to this. And one of the things that I really like about this, I don't know if you'll be able to, if you'll be able to hear it. Okay, but if I play something and cover up the middle, like 5 holes, it cuts a ton of high end out, and sort of like that ice picky sort of area. With, I guess they call it like beaming or something. But anyway, so if I do that, let's see if it comes out on the camera. So here in real life, I can hear it, and it's a huge difference. So when I can go back out into the world, what I'm going to do is probably, I was going to cover this with grill cloth, you know, make it all look nice and neat. But what I'm probably going to do now is leave it open, and at the hardware store you can get little rubber like hole plugs. So I wonder if I could get a few and plug some holes and change the tone of the whole speaker cabinet just by plugging some holes. Like, that would be pretty neat for like recording and stuff like that. So that's the plan. But I think it came out great, nice and sturdy. It is not heavy at all. I'm going to put some 4 rubber feet on it and a little recessed handle on the top, so it makes it really easy to carry around. I can easily carry, when they're done, with the handles, one in each hand to, like, you know, load in or load out or whatever. But anyway, I think it sounds great. And I think the speaker needs to be broken in a bit. It's an absolute brand new speaker. So it seems a little harsh on the high-endy kind of end of things. But I think it sounds awesome. And I can't wait for people to get out of the house so I can crank it up and really kind of put it through its paces. And I can't wait to finish the bottom one with the 2.8, and I think it's going to sound massive. So stay tuned, subscribe, do all that stuff.